G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in once again. Now as you can see here, I've got the WLTOYS A959B buggy. Now I've had this buggy for like close to 3 years now. I believe I got it in 2017. And yeah, so it's coming up to 3 years old. And it's pretty much stock the way I got it. It's got running the original 540 motor and electronics. Original servo. I've replaced the ESC once because the original one burnt out running on 3S. I've ran this quite a few times on 3S over the couple of years or so having it. And yeah, what this video is going to be about today is I'm actually going to swap out all the old motor and brushed electronics and putting the 144001 setup in it, the brush setup, with a 550 motor and servo and also the ESC. Now, a couple of months ago, I ended up buying a whole bunch of parts off a good friend of mine named Dan. He lives in Queensland. You'd probably know him as the YouTube channel RC Master. And he sold me a whole bunch of parts here. As you can see, I got the full setup from his original 144001 and an extra ESC here. He also threw in the original controller and the original wheels, and he's done quite a few good things with the 144001. He's got a few of them, and even the A9 series platform here, the 18 scales. He's done quite a few great builds there, so go check him out, the RC Master, if you haven't already. He's got some of the fastest, if not the fastest, WLTOYS A series like this on the brushless, and also the 144001. So he done me a good deal. He threw in two 144001 motors, two ESCs like I showed you, one servo there, and yeah, set of wheels and so forth. Now, one of the motors I've already put in the A959B truck here. This is the one that actually caught fire a couple of months ago, guys, when I was running that aftermarket ESC. So actually one of the motors here, the 550, I've actually put in this one because the 540 motor was the original one as well. This one's about 3 years old, and that pretty much went to toast after all those years of abuse. So yeah, I'm running this on the original 540 ESC and servo. So it's got the A979B servo and ESC, brushed ESC, all in one combo. I've just put the 550 motor out of the 14401. So what I'm going to do with this, yeah, like I said, I'm going to transplant the actual setup that I just showed you on camera that I bought off Dan. I'm going to replace all the stock electronics that came with this A959B. So yeah, this is the original motor that it came with, the original servo. All I've changed is, or replaced rather, is the ESC. So that's what I'm going to do, guys. So yeah, the first job, guys, is to take this mount off. I've heard it's quite a bit of a pain to actually get these screws out because they're Loctited. So I can see that Dan's had a go at this one. It looks like he's heated them up and just thought, oh, bugger it, you know. So that's my first task, is to get rid of this so I could use the original mount here and put the 550 in that, just like I did with the red truck there, the A979B. So I'm going to have to heat this up and try to get them out and swap it over. All right, guys. So yeah, that's my plan. And then what I'll do a speed run later on once it's all done, guys. So I'm going to get into it now, and I'll show you the whole setup once it's done, and we'll see how it goes on a speed run. All right, guys. Well, it's all complete now. You're actually, this part of the video here, this clip that I'm filming right now is actually 5 days after what you just seen when I was showing you all the 144001 parts that I was going to install into the A959B. It's just I've been really busy with work all week, guys. Even worked last weekend, the whole weekend, so I wasn't able to make a video, or never had spare time to finish this video off, but I am doing it now. So anyway, as you can see, all the parts are intact, guys. It's all installed. My main hurdle was basically getting the mount, the actual motor rather, out of the 144001 mount. I did heat up those 2 Phillips head screws and with a soldering iron for quite a while, and had to go at trying to get them loose with a screwdriver, and it just didn't work, guys. They ended up stripping a bit further, so my only option was to drill out the mount there, the screws out of the mount, and I was able to break this 550 motor free and install it on the original 540 mount for the A959B here. So other than that, pretty much straightforward, guys. Everything fits in its place rather well. Little mod I had to do here was with the servos. You can see I got hot glue there. These servos, even the original one, it's got a external bracket that actually screws onto this, and the servo sits inside it. Obviously, as you can see, it's a really tight fit on the A9 series buggy here, and that wasn't possible. So I had to do away with the actual external bracket there, the servo bracket, and just hot glue it in there in place. There's a whole heap of hot glue underneath it and around the sides of it everywhere. And also put a extra bit of secure, to make it more secure rather, I put a cable tie, just drilled 2 holes there, and hot glued that in place, you know, and tied it up as tight as I could. So I just didn't trust the hot glue on its own, because when you turn it, hot glue tends to lift up and break if it's got too much force on it, but it's in place. As you can see, it's not moving. Okay, so just added that bit of cable tie there. I actually done that on the MZ buggy as well. I had to do the same sort of thing, the one that I turned to brushless, which is basically a knockoff off the WLTOYS. But other than that, it didn't come with a steering servo horn. This one, I looked in my parts bin, and this servo horn is off the MZ GS 1004. So I was able to repurpose that and put that on this servo. And as you can see there's the 144001 ESC. And I've also installed a little brushless fan on it. I actually took this off one of my other RC vehicles that I'm not using, so at the moment, well, I haven't ran for a while, so I'll put that on there to keep everything cool. That runs off a red JST, as you can see there, and I'll run a 2S to power this fan, and keeps things really cold actually on the ESC. Doesn't tend to burn up, so hopefully it does the job when I test this out on 3S, guys. So yeah, that's basically it. It's all done, so all I have to do now is test it out on 2S and 3S. I'll try to do that when I get some spare time, guys. I still got the cable ties on the back here to mount my GPS speed reader, so I'll be doing that soon. All right, guys, so hopefully, you know, my 144001 here, I've just got it here with me. When I done a speed test on this one last year, this one ended up getting 83 Ks on 3S, and I think 58 on 2S kilometers an hour. So yeah, I'm hoping, you know, because as you can see, there's a bit of a size difference between the two. And this one's got a bit more weight to it because it's got a lot of alloy parts, you know, a lot of metal upgrades on it. So yeah, hopefully the A959B here will do the job and get pretty much the same speed as the 144001. It should do. It should get over 80 kilometers an hour. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I just thought I'll finish off this video because I haven't had a chance to. Very simple conversion, guys. If you got 144001 stock parts, you've maybe changed that to brushless, which I'm going to do very soon. I've got a brushless system here from Banggood that I purchased, arrived a couple of weeks ago, so I'm going to be turning this one to brushless. So yeah, if you've got any parts that you want to repurpose into another WLTOYS, well, you can do it rather easily, guys. Pretty much straightforward, as you can see. Like I said, the main hurdle was getting the motor, the 550, out of that the original mount off this model, and because it's Loctite on, so you're basically gonna have to drill it out, guys. Heating it up didn't work for me, and end up stripping the screws even further. So anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning into this video. Like I said, once I get a bit of spare time, maybe this weekend, after the working week's over, I might be able to give that a bit of a speed test and run, and see how fast it will go. So anyway, guys, I'll catch you next time. If you're new to the channel, feel free by all means to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay tuned to every new video that I upload on the channel. And as always, guys, feel free to leave your comments below, and like the video if you like it. Till next time, happy RCing, and I'll catch you then. Till then, bye for now.